Happy New Year to you, who it has been our subscribers for 4 years. Our subscribers for 4 years. You people
They
need
deserve
accolades. Accolades. Those that started with us, because after 4 years, we are going
not
to.
even as a viewers. We need to. I need to go and check some specific viewers. I don't forget this guy who they always comment that time every time. Sometimes
That's true. We should have some faithful viewers, especially when we
oh,
used to have sex education. Exciting news, exciting news. Sex education is coming back with Mr. Kelechi being the sex doctor this time around. Hey, if you like anything about sex, the king of
prayer now. We don't land. We
the
don't
king
land.
of Yash, Ezenduku has landed.
Easy, easy. Adam, hold back.
Eze has entered the studio. So please
We are,
make sure you
we
are
are
prepared
cooking.
because we are going to be dropping it every weekend, starting from next weekend. Hot, hot. Stories
We
you
are
have
cooking.
not heard of,
We
stories that
there
you
for it.
cannot imagine. The things, the unexpected. It's going to be raw. I'm
We there
sorry,
for
we cannot even
it.
filter it.
We dey
We are not filtering it. We are saying it as it is. As it is.
we there for the cook. It's
See, I'm not confirm homo. Na confirm homo.
from Nigeria, now Uganda. It's like the terror of homophobia. It's not nationwide alone, but rather on a global scale. A popular activist has been macheted and some of his flesh chopped off from his hand. Very gory videos. You're going to take a look at that. As he took a video screaming for help and he has been hospitalized. Very, very sad story, but it shows that truly gay hunters, otherwise known as keto, but the blanket word that the Western world will call it homophobia, seems to be getting rooted and rooted. How can we stop this? This evil must come to an end.
But I won't say. There's a girl for me say. There's a girl for me say. I'm dying.
Discussing some of the solutions and discussing some of the remedies, I'm joined by Chimerezi Henry Arunaya in our Toronto studios in Canada. Chimerezi, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, Mr. Chaffo. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. And as you guys know, I remain your host, Marvelous Achafu Kelechi. It's still breaking news, Wahala. Stay tuned.
See, I'm not confirm homo. Na confirm homo.
We saw that video, saw the fact that he was hospitalized. Let's unpack some of or let's go back to history. Last year, Uganda has signed an anti-same-sex bill despite a lot of controversy, back and forth. They signed it into law and saying that the gay space has no, what's the word, place anymore in Uganda. Over that period in time, we have seen LGBTQI crimes in Uganda almost double, if not triple. So much, what's the word, madness being committed. I think there was a story of one. I don't know how credible that is because it came like a WhatsApp screenshot. So I didn't really focus on it because what it's talked about was the word. Somebody even also people pushing somebody off the stairs for being gay or taking them from like a top floor and pushing the person up to actually fall down and collapse. I felt like I wanted to see maybe video or pictures or somebody talking about that, like something like this, not just like a WhatsApp status, because sometimes it's finding that it's much more harder to become much more credible. And I feel like you are the one who even made the news. But at least this one comes in. Pictures don't lie, videos don't lie, evidence don't lie. Chimereze, more than you can say 1/3 of the flesh of his hands were chopped off. What do you think is going through in these minds of these people? Because first of all, this will not stop the guy from being queer. This will not change anything. What you just disfigured a young man. Is the goal now to disfigure the LGBT community members, to give them scars to what is actually really going on, Chimes? What do you feel about this?
First and foremost, I want to say that I can't really understand what's going on in their mind. Because first and foremost, I'm not a homophobe. And personally, I've always looked at people and loved people. If you have love, empathy, sympathy, I think you want to first, and if you have wisdom, you want to first listen, you want to first understand, you want to first know the advantages and disadvantages. You will not hear a story or hear a concept and just jump into it or just have a biased notion about it. So the first thing is that the issue we have in Africa is that we don't have people who want to seek the truth, who think for themselves. We have people who have been told what to do. Since we were given birth to, you were told what to do as a man, what is expected of a man. We are not allowed to discover and uncover things for ourselves. That is the first thing. The second thing, because of the traditions, because we have been told what to do, and we have been told that you must hold your traditions. So politicians, religious leaders, and also some village chief has used this gap in tradition, this loophole in tradition, to do a lot of bizarre things. Going back to this story, just giving an example. In Igbo land, before we were even taught, they were saying, hey, as a woman, your sister is the one to serve you. You cannot go to the kitchen as a man. So you wait for your sister, younger or elder, or your auntie that will go to the kitchen, cook for you. You wait. They will not bring the food for you. You will not wash hand and eat. So it takes a certain mentality to say, no, I want to discover things for myself. I want to rebel against tradition. And that is what is happening here. In Uganda, because they have been told what to do, they have been brainwashed. People are not being taught the right things. People are not using social media for the right things. And the politician thinks by banning homosexuality, siding with religious leaders, siding with traditional leaders. The one bizarre thing that amazed me these days is when you see Africans say this homosexuality is un-African. And I wonder where they got this un-African of homosexuality. The first gay pharaohs were in Egypt, Africa. The first kings that had both male and female wives were in Africa. So we need to go back and preserve queer history. Queer history needs to be preserved. Because when queer history is preserved, those that are coming after us will see history, will be able to search and understand things for themselves. That is the situation. Just give me 1 minute. Welcome to Breaking News Wahala.
It is just less than a week.
Hi, today I am at the 519. The 519 is over here, and we are looking at all this memorial of those who have passed from 1988 to 2000. This is one lovely thing about the European nations where LGBTQ matters are legalized. With legalization of queer matters and queer persons and queer marriage, we can begin to talk about community health and services that can enhance our community. A place for where queer people can be laid to rest. A lot of queer Nigerians have passed on. Unfortunately, a lot of queer Nigerians have died and they don't even have a resting place. Behind me or beside me is also the 519, which is the community center. This is a referral to all our NGOs back in Nigeria, to all these NGOs in Nigeria that have been giving grants and funds, having a building like the 519 where people could come in, you could rent a space. This is where most of the queer events are they are hosted. This is where people come to volunteer. This is where food is given, shelter is given. The 519 helps with communal help and pastoral services if you even need some, pastoral services, hospitality. This is what we expect from Cream Dollar Cream. This is what we expect from BC Alamis Foundation. This is what we expect from even UK Life. living free. This is what we expect from our NGOs in Nigeria. We expect that our money, even to Matthew Bliss, this is what we expect that our NGOs are able to do for the Nigerian LGBTQ community, where we can have a place where queer matters can be addressed, where queer people can be enhanced, educated, and empowered. And I remain Chimoze Henry, and I am downtown Toronto. Queer history needs to be preserved. This is how we begin to take actions. Queer people have been brutalized. Queer people have been suppressed. Nobody is speaking up. Everybody doesn't want to speak up. Why, as a country as Uganda, are there no journalists? Are there no citizens who or YouTubers in Uganda or queer people who could open up a thing like you talk and talk about pressing matters in Uganda? What about those Ugandans that have left Uganda? Canada gave asylum to at least a few thousands of LGBTQ Uganda people being persecuted. You that have come to Canada seeking for a refugee, the government is sponsoring. What are you doing? This blame is on all of us. If not that the both of us had taken our time to dedicate ourselves to talking about queer matters and pressing matters, Q Talk remains the only African Black LGBTQ news media and outlet and space for queer people to tell their stories. We need to begin to say, what is the solution? The queer people we put in politics, that one went and was fucking in the Senate hearing room. The queer the queer people that are politicians that are supposed to be sitting on cabinet and make important decisions are not doing anything. Pride Toronto. Pride Toronto is an organization in Canada. Pride America. Pride UK. What are you doing? Every year, this year again, you will do Pride. You will have on your stage sorry that I say mediocres, but compared to this situation, what you have on those stage are comedians, laughing gas, laughing people on the stage. You don't talk about pressing matters. You might be safe in America today. You might be safe in Canada, but it means that your visa cannot go to any African country. It means that queer people are denied a visitor or tourism experience because of their sexuality. It means that queer people are denied even just mere going to work, just to go to work, at least he has a job. Denied freedom of space, freedom of expression, freedom to pray, freedom to even seek pastoral care, freedom to seek therapy. The queer man, they want to bring the queer person down. Why? For no reason. I think this is how we begin to talk about important matters. We need to stop talking about here, having meeting here, Zoom meeting here. No, this is how we begin to talk to presidents. Can we call Goodluck Jonathan? Can we have a press conference with Goodluck Jonathan? Can we ask Mr. President, former Mr. President, why did you criminalize homosexuality in Nigeria?
Who wants to have the press conference? Is it people like Belumi who are taking?
Please, can we stay focused to the matter? But you and I, people
is
like...
it people like her, or is it people like Kim de la Cream, Franklin, who is using committee member money to be flying? Like, even minister no fly with you. Let's be honest now. Sometimes that's why I say it's almost like a helpless situation. So even 2025, I said I'm going to take some time if I can, but to go back to the drawing board and just see what can be done. So honestly speaking,
the things that can be done, just to answer your question, the things that can be done. Can I just answer that question? The things that can be done is, one, every queer person has a voice. Speak out. What is your gift as a queer person? Do you write? Wait, let me land. Mr. Chaffin, let me land.
Go ahead.
You have a voice. Use your voice. Is it speaking? Is it writing? Is it singing? Use your voice first. The second thing, queer persons, me, I have been kidnapped. And everywhere I go, I sing it like a lullaby. It has gotten everywhere. Even the Canadian government has heard it through their church. Why? Because I refuse to be silenced. So tell your story. Detective, us that are in place of leadership. I'm not saying that we don't have fault. Kelechi's fault is that he liking us too much. So everybody has fault. So everybody has fault. But we that are in place of leadership, we need to look at our community and start addressing important matters. I can boldly say, because we started calling out Grindr, Tinder out, and Facebook out, because of us calling them out and community members standing by us, Uganda had to take away their services and put notification in dangerous areas, because we showed them before beyond reasonable doubt that their app was causing harm to queer persons in Nigeria. So let us talk about precedent. That was one thing Kelechi and Ari. That was one thing that Curito brought to the dim light. You get it.
Thank
So
God for
it can be done.
Thank God for us who talked about Chimeneze. Let me now make this out. Freedom of speech is guaranteed, I assure you. But freedom after speech is where the problem is. I will not dare you. That's the life of community member in Nigeria and on the global scale. Many people, because of what we said on Q Talk, we've said so many good. If other countries come to, if we're in other countries, if we're in the USA, by now we'll probably be one of the most community projects on the highest scale, based on what we have done, based on what we have reported. I know many shameless NGOs who come to our channel, steal some of our videos to go and make reports on them. The end grants refuse to give us the credit, but God is watching them. I know many of them who on a daily, if we have only one viewer, that viewer is coming from those NGO to come and check. These people have reported the news. The time that we're not even reporting stuff, I know many of them who were stylishly going to tell people, to tell me, when are you going to start reporting, so that they can come and steal more reports, see what happened. Where is the video? They will obviously pay our YouTube channel. Where is the video? They will show them our YouTube channel. Where is the video? They will go to the site from our YouTube channel. Password, take the video, even crop it, edit it, and make sure that the site doesn't show that Q Talk site is edited.
Based on that, I'm going to be putting Q Talk in the middle now.
Yeah, well, no, it happens. It has always been happening. I mean, I'm not bothered. I'm always like, it just shows the NGO. That's why I always attack them, because they will know the truth and they will not say it. But taking it back to home, what I'm still trying to say is that people can talk and talk and talk, but is their freedom after speaking guaranteed? The reason why we're able to go for this long, even me, was because I was told I was resilient. Even in my being resilient, there were many times that would get threats, get this thing. I was living in fear. Was that not one of the reasons why I closed down sex education? I had to give it a shift because of the fear. The fear is still going to be there.